All right, everybody, here we are. Just wanted to quickly just walk you through this. I was looking at the sub plans, and they said that you guys were a little confused with this, and so I want to make sure that you guys are doing it so you can get this done. Today will be the last day that I'll give you, and I should be back tomorrow as long as I'm feeling a lot better. So, anyways. Here we go. So you guys, for this, what you're going to be doing, you'll be using a simulation to kind of test this, and I'll show you how to do that. These first 5 questions are just you can play around with it and answer those questions right there. This one right here, you should know this. I mean, how does matter change and cycle through, that kind of stuff. So just some brief background for that. And then when you get to the online model, that's when you'll need to test some different things. So let me walk through this with you. I'll do this first one, and then you guys can do the other one. So it says try to get 2 plants to happily coexist. If any given ecosystem, most organisms will carve out a niche for themselves where they can obtain all the necessities to survive. Often, different species within the ecosystem will compete for the resources that a niche provides. However, certain species live well together symbiotically. So first you'll run a less than real life scenario. Choose one organism from each trophic level and make sure that the food chain goes in straight line from one trophic to the next. Oh, sorry, I'm on the here we go. Okay, symbiotically, parasitically, or by staying out of each other's way. For example, lichen and moss, often the primary colonizers of a new ecosystem, tend to live harmoniously in each other's vicinity. Let us see what happens in this model. So what you'll be doing is you're going to use this simulation right here. Let's keep it small so we can read this. And it has us that we need to get 2 plants to grow. So I'm going to have plant A and plant B on. Okay. So it says, imagine the ecosystem is newly forming. The previous ecosystem has been destroyed by fire, flood, and the first colonizers of the successive ecosystem are, of course, producers. So we have our producers, which are the plants. Given these 2 fictitious plant species, predict what will happen in your young system and record your predictions below. So I'm going to make a prediction, first of all, right here, of what I'm going to expect happen. To start out with and then to end with. And so let's say that and there's tons of things you could do here, but let's say that I predict that the starting population for plant A will be 50%. Plant B would be 50% as well. Ending population, let's say that I say that it's going to end at 50%, that they will be able to happily coexist. And then what I can do is test this, and it says to do it for 100 time steps. So I'm going to run it till day 200 pretty much. And I'll push pause when it hits that. Okay, so I guess it doesn't go to, 100, yeah. So there we go. Went to 100. And here we can see what actually happens. If you hover over the graph, it actually will give you the actual data. So what did we see happening? Well, at the starting population, they were both at 5,000. So I could put that there, or 50%. Excuse me. 50% here. 50% there. But was my prediction correct about the ending population? And if I look, obviously not. Plant A went to 100%, while plant B went to 0%. Okay? And I'm doing this in percentages. You guys can do it in whatever you want there. Okay? So anyways, there's that. So I did this first one. I can answer these 2 questions right there, and I can move on to the next one. Okay? So the next one, what you'll do is you'll have both plants and say, well, what if I have a herbivore that eats plant A? So if I go to this one, I can turn on a herbivore that eats plant A, and I can reset it. Anyways, and see what impact that has on the ecosystem. Maybe does that allow for plant B to survive? Anyway, so I'll let you guys do this, the rest of them. It shouldn't take too long. But I will give you guys today to do it, and I just want to make this video so that everyone was on the same page of how to do this. So anyways, let me email me if you guys have any questions, and I will be back tomorrow, hopefully.